Hi, this incredibly professional camera and lighting setup is brought to you by me. Today, I'm going to be doing an impossible challenge that's only going to make me incredibly angry. I'm going to try and make a painting or do a digital painting using only the trackpad on a laptop. Okay, as you can see, we got a laptop here. I'm running Krita. It's a free drawing program. And I'm going to try and make a painting using only the trackpad. And it's not gonna go well, I can tell you that much. But I'm gonna try anyway. My friend and I are about to watch Blade Runner, the first one, again, because it's so good. So I figured the thing I'm gonna try and paint is a screenshot from Blade Runner, the first one, because it's so good. I thought it might be useful to try something that has big, chunky shadows. I also suck at doing humans, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, we are doing something different here. I'm currently watching a 4 hour long playback at, what does it say? 2511 times speed. So I'm just going to be doing commentary for the next 10 minutes on my speed paint, I guess, using the trackpad. I started blocking out the chunky shadows that first caught my eye. I should probably have the reference image up in the corner or something. I was trying to work with three or four different, I think it ends up being like five or six different shades of gray for the various darknesses and lightnesses. I tried only using the trackpad with no tools. I just wanted to use the trackpad. And I didn't want to use the fill bucket tool, though I did try once and it worked bad, so I undid it. Uh, the only real shortcut tool I did use was the straight line tool, which basically you hold V, I think it was, and it turns your next stroke into a straight line. If you want to call that cheating, why don't you do a 4 hour long painting with a laptop trackpad? While I was doing this face, I could already tell that both the proportions of the body were way off, way too slim, and also the head was super far to the left, so I had to make her wider. And I think ultimately I still didn't really make her wide enough. I'm just blocking in the darkest parts of her jacket. Was it a jacket? I think it was a jacket. This is Rachel from Blade Runner, in case I haven't said it in a while. I did this painting. Oh, was it only last night? Oh my god, that feels like a lifetime ago. We did a double feature of Blade Runner 1 and 2049. Ultimately, the way this painting comes out is so I'm so proud of it. It takes a while to get to starting to look good, but I'm so pleased with how it turned out. Uh, I tried several times to try and put in her right eye, and it just sort of never felt good, so I just left it out and kept it as being like part of the blown out of the light value, I guess. Oh, I forgot. I'm also gonna have to put in the video in a different corner of me using the trackpad the entire time to show that I didn't cheat. I never quite got her hair to look like I wanted it to. She has some interesting hair, but it was the 80s. Everybody had interesting hair. It's so hard. Okay, first off, it's so hard to make a straight line using any tool, like a pen or a mouse or a trackpad. So hard to make a straight line. It was very hard to do it with a trackpad that I found out only the right half of the trackpad worked. So a lot of the times when I went to click to like activate the stroke before making it, it didn't really take, which was super fun. So I probably could have shaved a good 20 minutes off this painting just from like having to keep clicking to reactivate the button. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm so good at rambling, but so bad at being coherent. The face never really. While I'm happy with the way the face turned out in comparison to the reference, I kind of didn't realize that I was making, and this is probably why the hair felt off. I didn't realize that I was making the face sort of straight vertical, whereas the reference image it's leaned down at an angle. And I have her neck in the painting and the hair in the painting leaned at the correct angle, but I'm I must not have realized it that I made the face perfectly vertical. Or I did realize it and meant to go back and like rotate it, but never did. Oh, I'm already working on the background? I didn't realize how close. I can't be close to done. We still got like 5 minutes left of the speed draw. Wow, last night when I was doing this, I felt like when I was doing the background, I was already done with the character. I must go back and mess around a lot. At one point, I tried, like, I duplicated all the layers, merged them all into one, and tried going in with a blender tool to sort of like soften up edges and stuff. And I hated the way it looked, so I completely undid all that. I'm making some stairs here for the little plinth in the background that holds the fake owl. See there, I just tried to use the fill bucket tool and it didn't work, so I had to undo it and color it all in manually anyway. I think it took all of Blade Runner 1 and half of Blade Runner 2 for me to finish this painting. 4 hours and 11 minutes. I'm just kind of mesmerized watching it back. I think at some point I go in and make her bright sleeve either wider or I make her stomach wider because she's still looking incredibly thin. She was very thin, but I feel like, have I already done that? It's going by so much faster than when I was doing it personally. Look how cool that looks. The side table that I just finished drawing there, uh, the very edge of the table is just two lines, one long bright line and one short sort of middle gray line, and it like totally conveys it being a circle to me. It's so interesting how that works. Yeah, here I went and trying to smudge it all up. And then I went super overboard and hated it, so I undid everything. Wow, I can't believe I'm already done. How am I already done? It took so much work to do it in the moment, and it's already done. This is a really fun exercise, by the way. I suggest you try it if you like masochism. And then when I finished it, I immediately thought, yeah, I thought, I was thinking if I had one of those laptops with the nubs on it instead of a trackpad, I would really like to try that now. Uh, but that's a stupid idea for stupid people, so don't do that until I do it. That was an It wasn't even that bad in the end. It just took a really long time. And I think choosing like the thick, chunky style was absolutely correct. There are flaws, of course, obviously. The main one that I would like to go back and change but never will is the verticality of the face. I should cock that at an angle. But I think in general I'm really proud of this one. It's so good. It's so good. So that was my 4 hour long dumb escapade boiled down to like 6 or 7 minutes. And watching it back makes you really wonder why you do something. But I got a cool piece of art out of it. Nobody else can say they've made this with a trackpad. Thank you for watching this video. Please stick around if you want to see more art. I'm trying to do one art video a week. Uh, so far, hey, I got 3 of them. I got 3 in a week. How you can't not say that that's not dedication to the craft, right? And I'm gonna try and beat my ADHD into submission and not give up on this goal. But I think it's pretty cool. So, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like. I hope you do. The more likes videos get, the more visible they are to other people. It's late at night. I haven't slept in days.